I have a full review of this Tronsmart speaker here. They sent me this before and I found it was fantastic. I actually have this on my counter. It has a ton of bass. It has a awesome sound. It's a little bit big though. You know, it's a big outdoor style speaker. So you can take this and it's like water resistant. They say waterproof, but you know, water resistant, whatever. Should be pretty good if you get water all over it. And it has a ton of sound. Good battery life on it too. Anyways, I have a whole review of that. I can put that in the video description. They sent me over another one and they asked me, you know, do you want to review another one? And I really like this one. So of course I said yes. This is the Tronsmart T7. It's a little bit more portable. It's also an outdoor speaker. The audio comes out the front, a little bit of boom, and a lot of the bass comes out the sides there, but it is very directional. So you'd want to like put it against a wall. This is probably one that you can, you know, just set up if you have an outdoor get together and it's just going to produce sound in all directions. Less directional audio. It's APX7 waterproof, so it should be relatively waterproof. You know, don't throw it in a pool and then forget about it, but if it's raining and you're just like outside, it should be fine. What do we get? USB-C, probably for charging. It's Bluetooth based, so it's just probably for charging. Looks like a canister from that, like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, if you know what I mean. Looks pretty nice, actually. So it has a, it's not metal, this is not metal, it's like a woven fabric, which is interesting. Again, it should be fairly water repellent. There's just be like plastic under it, I guess. Some grill thing on the bottom there. Probably a boomer on the bottom there. Rubber feet to keep it from sliding. Yeah, it's got good gription on there too. I guess that's for volume, a little. So normally I use my phone for these, but I'm just, you know, just gonna use my computer because why not? So let's come in here and we will hook up a new Bluetooth. It's already finding it, Tronsmart Audio T7. Very good. Oh, it's got a microphone? Really? Okay, I'm gonna have to see if it actually has a microphone. So this thing actually has a microphone built in. You can see up here, I hooked it up just to my computer. It looks like it does have a microphone. I guess that's interesting because, you know, if you're at a get together or something and you're using this with your phone, it is kind of nice to have a microphone built in. So I'm going to switch between them. Okay, and here's a look at the Tronsmart speaker microphone. I'm just kind of talking into it kind of around in some different directions here to hear if there's any directionality. You can actually tap it. But yeah, we'll see how this sounds when I'm speaking into it fairly close, maybe a foot away, and then now I'm sitting back about 2 feet from it or so. We'll see how it sounds. So we've solved that it has the speaker, which is cool, I guess, when it's on. But let's go to some music here. So if you have headphones, just mind them because it's probably going to get quite loud really fast. Okay, I'm going to turn it up. It's going to get real loud. All right, so it gets super loud and it has a ton of bass, just like this one over here. Let's turn it down to a non-ear blistering volume, and I'm just going to hit the SP. You'll hear it get a little bit more kind of flat, I guess I'd say. And hit it now. I think what it does is when you hit this and it's on, it actually just like increases the bass and decreases everything. Kind of like when it's off, depending on the music you're listening to, because it just evens it out a little bit more. I mean, it's not complicated here. This thing has a ton of bass, ton of bass. It sounds fantastic. It's nice and clear. It's not like it's just some thumping only speaker where, you know, it's just only bass and there's nothing else going on with it. This is a very rich sounding speaker, just like this one here. I'm very impressed with it. I didn't think the cylinder one would be quite as nice. Let's try, I mean, there's volume up, right? That's cool. You can turn the volume up and down. You can see it on the screen there, right? So that's a control you can do. So, you know, if you're just at a party or something, or you get together or socializing, you can just be like, meh. Rather than having to pull out your phone and be like, it's loud, you can just do that. So that's really cool. This is a really cool thing. Let's come in here and we will just basically see which one sounds kind of better. So this is the Bang. Okay, so my final conclusion, I had to go away and listen to music upstairs where I have a much more open space, and I also couldn't record it because it's all copyrighted music. So I listened to like heavy hip hop, like, I don't know, stuff with a lot of bass, like E40, whatever. I put on some like metal, whatever, like different genres of music. Yeah, so I mean, this one's more spatial because it produces sound from the whole thing. So I mean, in an area like this where it's confined, it sounds actually more spatial because it's like reflecting off of this here. It sounds fantastic. This one here has more bass and it just produces more volume. So when I was up in my like cavernous area of my house, this one filled it better with more volume, but it's very directional. So actually if I put it in like my counter and I have like an island counter, I walk behind it, I mean, it was still loud, but it was like significantly less directional, whereas this one maintains directionality. So if you just plop this in the middle of people, a table, or, you know, a gathering, or just set it in an area where there's people all around it, this is going to be more spatial. It's still very loud and it still has a crap load of bass. It's just this thing has like dedicated subwoofers on the side. It's just a bigger speaker. So the Tronsmart, if you want to have like big mega boost bass and you want a lot of volume and it's okay that it's directional, and it's a bigger device, this is the one here. This one is much more portable, obviously. It's like considerably smaller, you can see there. And it produces a ton of sound. Definitely recommend it. I'll put some links in the video description down below. This one's already on there because I'm a big fan of that. I'll put some links to this one down below. Amazon links, they're not affiliated with these guys. They're just on like through me, just through Amazon. So, you know, if you do buy this off of the Amazon store through my links, I'd get a little bit of a kickback, which is really actually extremely useful. It helps me a lot with, you know, making videos. But I'll also put a link to their website as well, which will not be affiliated. It'll just be their website. So definitely check it out. This is a really, really, really nice speaker. So you're looking for like a 360 degree style speaker. You know, I'm not going to dunk this thing in water because I want to keep it. But, you know, it is going to be waterproof or IPX rated waterproof. It's good build quality. It's not super heavy. It definitely has some weight to it because it's got a lot of like electronics and speaker in it. Got some good weight to it though. But yeah, check it out. I mean, these things are way cheaper than some of the other brands out there and it sounds fantastic.